My companions, I have a foolproof plan.
Well, let us hear it.
So I'm going to go in under invisibility, and I'm going to make some friends.
Or I could go a short way in the tunnel and blow them all up.
You know, the power of friendship is cumulative, and we should seek to make as many friends as possible.
Okay.
Am I right there with them?
Yes.
Okay. Or what we could do is go in an organized fashion and kill him.
But you see, we have to all go in single file because of the size of the tunnel. If you
Yeah,
go
let me
in
just.
before me, I can't use my spells. At least not to any
Well,
massive effect.
well, I can go in and clear a pathway for us.
Yeah, you can try.
All right, I'm going to go in then.
What's your AC?
14.
You want me to go in front of you and like draw their fire?
I'm going to go in invisible.
Okay.
All right, I use invisibility
Okay.
from one charge used from my mandolin. I go inside. How many do I?
Make a stealth check.
I'm gonna go in after.
Stealth?
Everyone who's going into the tunnel, make a stealth check.
Okay, hold
19, so plus 5 is 24.
I will be following along to help as well
on. 9.
with my wonderful stealth check. So here it comes. I need to roll twice and take the.
Yeah, I have disadvantage too.
Oh, jeez. That was bad.
So that's a 4.
Oh, that's 5.
That's a 5. So I get a 6.
Yes.
I got a nat 1.
So I
Oh.
guess we're all going
Oh
in
boy.
then.
We can't see shit. I mean, they can see us clearly.
So everybody make a perception check. Shannis first, because you're the first one there.
Wow, 3. What is with these rolls?
I rolled exactly the same thing at 3.
So that is
25 perception.
16.
5 total.
6.
7.
Okay. Everyone but Shannis, I had your characters all written down. Their name Tyros.
Tyros.
Everyone but Tyros can't see the ogres. They're all hidden, basically waiting to ambush you. Go ahead and make an initiative check because. Oh no, you're invisible, right? So they
Yeah,
can't
I'm
even see you.
invisible.
Yeah, never mind. So you see,
I'm invisible
they
and
are
I got 24.
they are pretty well hidden.
How
But
many do I see?
You see the same 5.
4, 5. So 3.
Yep.
I don't. Okay. All right. Where are they looking specifically?
Oh, they're looking at like directly down the tunnel.
All right.
And what was your stealth check?
Stealth check?
Yeah.
25.
Okay, and what was your perception was 25 as well?
Oh, 24, 25. Stealth is
Okay.
24. Perception 25.
Okay. Yep, you're.
Get your invisible.
They don't seem to hear you. They don't seem, and they obviously don't.
Can I get next to him in the hallway?
So I'm going to use enthralling performance. I'm just going to hold.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zar, how close are you getting? And
I
what
don't
was your
know.
hide check?
I'll get like here then. If they can see me. Like I'm guessing this is like a tiny hole, so that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah. I mean, you don't see anything in the room.
Right, okay. Um Okay.
So I start. I'm going to use singing. I'm going to start singing,
Oh
and
boy.
I'm going to
Okay.
choose the 5 targets that see me. I'm going to perform. They must make a DC 16 throw or be charmed for 1 hour.
Okay.
Right, I'm here.
Hey.
Make that save.
Oh. Wow.
Well, you did realize that you need to have them listen to you for 1 minute for that to work, right?
Yeah, I'm just going to be back in the tunnels and sing.
Okay. We're going to do initiative.
Okay.
So you start singing, and you are going to get immediately attacked.
Yeah, but they can't see me. I'm invisible.
Yeah, they
Doesn't
will
it-
have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yeah. Does singing not break invisibility? I thought any action broke invisibility. Is it just a combat act?
Spell invisibility. A creature you touch become invisible, and there's still anything target wears carry invisible. The spell end for a target that attacks or casts a spell, but I'm not casting a spell or attacking.
Okay.
Yeah, can they reach me inside the tunnel?
Yes, they can.
Oh shit.
So the first attack is a 19 with disadvantage. 19 total.
Trying to go back further into the tunnel,
This is kind of like a surprise attack.
but don't I see them though? I have like 25 spot.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right. No, my bad. My bad. What was your initiative?
I didn't roll for it.
Oh yeah. Okay, go ahead and roll initiative.
I got a 5.
12. Wait, is that 12? 10.
What's your agility modifier?
Agility modifier? You mean Dex? Plus 5.
Okay. So we're just gonna go in order. First up is Arc. Combat has started.
Okay, what color am I?
You are this color, green.
Nice. Can I slip past these guys?
Yes.
Dalaran has warned everyone. Entering the room. Okay.
Is that in the room?
You're sort of like right in the opening.
Nice. Can I see or reach anyone?
You see ogre number 3. The rest of them are hidden.
But I'm going to tell them like ahead of time that for a minute, no one's supposed to be. We can't attack them for a minute until I finish my performance, and then they'll be on our side.
Oh, I can't attack them?
Yeah, you should. No, you'll break the charm. But once they're under our charm, they'll serve us for an hour.
Okay. Well, then, can I just, is there a defensive stance?
I don't know if there's a defensive stance in 5th edition. To be honest,
I'm just
do you know,
going
Sheer?
inside.
I don't think there's a defensive stance. No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, then I will just ready an action to defend.
Okay. All right.
I don't know if we're gonna last 6 turns not fighting.
But they just have to hear me though, so I'm just going to go back further back into the tunnel.
So Toby's up next.
I'm gonna hold my action, and if anyone gets hurt, I'll cast a healing spell.
Okay. Next is Shiri. What did you get for your initiative?
Higher than
A
20.
5. A 5.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Shanice is next. So your thing goes off now.
Yeah.
Or sorry, your thing had gone off. So now it's your action.
So
It's
how
your
many of
turn.
them are under my charm?
Do you know how many?
No.
Okay, so you don't know it. So it's impossible. Does it tell you you know which ones are charmed by you?
No, but I can speak, so I'm going to say, these who adore my voice come and defend me.
Okay. So now it's the ogre's turn. Number 1 and number 4 and number 2 are all, or sorry, number 3, number 1, and number 2 are all charmed.
Okay.
Number 4 is going to move forward, and he's going to chuck a javelin at the only one he can see, which is
Me. Me.
let's say 16.
Hits.
Where are my dice? So that's a total of 8 damage.
Okay.
And the second javelin does a 13 hit.
Nope.
All right, and the second javelin sails by you. But 3 of the ogres don't do it. They're just they sort of walk toward, but they're just like, "Whoa, he's a friend. Friend. They're charmed by you. And you
these
don't
3.
see any. The first 3, you don't see any of the others.
So 1, 2, and 3.
Yes.
Okay, good. So they're forming like a body wall in front of me. Good, good. Lure the rest of them in. I want my army.
Next up is Varric at 5.
Sure.
I'm going to be moving in front of Ark.
Okay.
And as I'm passing, I'm going to go ahead and touch Ark on the shoulder. How much damage did you take?
Oh, last round?
Yeah.
8.
Then I will be using Lay on Hands for 8 damage.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, I will be raising my sword, giving out a code word, and it will be igniting on fire, emitting out a 40-meter or 40-foot bright light.
Okay.
Does that break charm?
No,
No.
only if we attack them.
So you see 2 ogres in the back. It basically illuminates them. It's because they're in dim light now. They're not hiding super well, but they were far enough back. And you don't see that one.
I don't. Okay. Well, I suppose I could just next round. I can grab the next 3.
So are you doing anything else, Varric?
No, that's all I can do in a turn, so that's all I'll be doing.
Okay. Sar, it's your turn. Renthala. There's a nice big body of orcs just waiting to be fireball.
Please don't fire. Please don't fire. Please don't fire.
I also just lit the way for the fireball.
I legit told everybody, like, don't go in the room. I'm gonna cast fireball, and everybody's like, let's go make friends. So, okay, cool, let's make friends. All right.
Well, I set it up to where you can now do it, because
Yeah,
I was helping.
Yeah, but I don't want to hurt his friends, or do I?
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
Otherwise, just wait until next turn, and I'll have 3. And next turn I'll have
Okay, so
probably
can I see straight through the hallway now? I can see everything because of the light.
You can see the 5 orcs here. It's still it lit up for a moment, but now it's all dim light, and you don't have dark. You're a human.
Yeah.
I don't think you can see that far because it is like you can see like the 5 orcs perfectly fine. You can't see like past here. It's too dim.
I asked because I wanted to use mirror image. I've never used this spell, so I don't know how it works. It says you create an image. It says something about the image appears at a spot that you can see within range and lasts for the duration. So can I see it that well?
Yes, you could put an image here.
Okay. So that's what I want to do. I want to make an image of myself and control it, but just want to make sure it lasts long enough for this to be worth it. Up to 10 minutes, which is how long? Like
Infinite amount of combat.
Alright, cool. Well, yeah. So I make a mirror image and I put him, I don't know, duplicate.
Oh, where do you want to put him? Here, I duplicated your guy, so you can put him wherever you want.
I wanted him like here. So just past
Okay.
his friendly ones to see what happens. Okay, he's there. And I believe that's all I can do in one turn. Well, as my free action, I yell, if things go sour, get out of there, guys.
This there. All right. Top of the round is Ark.
What's his character name? He's the pally, right?
Yes. Varric.
Which of these? Okay, so who is the red counter on the ogre?
That should be white, and it's Ark or Zar's mirror image.
Okay, and the two behind these three in front are hostile.
Correct.
Which one threw the javelin?
Number 4.
Cool. So I can first. I look over my shoulder at the paladin. Says, "Thank you, my friend." And I stealth. That's the thing I do, right? Press my hotkey and I stealth.
You can do that at. You can try and stealth at disadvantage because they are looking directly at you and you're in light. But I'll allow it because there are 3 bodies in the way.
It's a
I'll allow you to do
15.
it. Okay, you feel pretty hidden.
Good. So I can advance on the one who threw the javelin.
Yep, go for it.
I'll put it back whenever that's me.
I don't know where I'm going. Yep. And I will proceed to. Well, where is he facing?
You're green.
Can I get behind him?
Yes.
And as I assume I'm stealthed, I will be taking attacks of opportunity, I guess.
You would, but these guys are friendly to you, so. They are
No, when
not
I attempt to
attacking.
skirt the guy I want to get behind.
Oh, then yes, you would be taking an attack of opportunity.
As long as it sees you, yes.
Okay, so am I behind him?
You are?
Nice. So I will now insert rapier +2.
Insert. He inserts it into keyhole. Behind.
Alright, you can have that one. I'll give him to you.
So that's 24.
Yep, that's a hit.
1d8 +6. That's 11. Do I get sneak attack on that?
Yep,
Yeah,
you were
behind.
hidden.
Yeah. Oh, isn't it behind too?
Doesn't show me my sneak attack on this. Where is it?
3d6.
Oh, 3d6. God damn it.
Ow. Is this guy gonna make it? I don't think this guy's gonna make it.
That's 21 points of damage.
So that's 21 total.
Oh yeah, he'll make it.
Yes, that's everything.
Okay. Next up is Toby.
No, that's not my guy. Whoops.
That's Shannis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not using non-lethal damage here.
Yeah, and now the ogres have all seen us attack and damage its allies.
I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on this guy. Just
Okay.
a loud bell's gonna go off. And he's gotta make a Wisdom 15 saving throw.
His favorite. Oh wow. He actually makes that.
Toby's just gonna look embarrassed. Usually that works.
He just barely makes that. Wow. Okay. It meets it. It's a save, right? I think that's how it is in 5th. Meets it, beats it.
Yeah.
He got a
Well, no,
15.
attackers win, right? Or is it meet to beat it?
I don't know if that's the same for saves or not.
When you're rolling the save, once you hit the target DC, at least in 3.5.
Okay, then I'm pretty sure that's the same. So yeah, he hit 15, so he just barely makes.
Yeah, that's my go.
All right, Shannis.
Well, Tyros is going to take out his rod of rulership, and just deepen his control over all of them. So they must now all make a DC 15, the ones I can see, or be
Okay.
charmed by me, except for that dude that just got attacked. He's a lost cause. So 7,
Okay.
8, and 6 must make a DC 15 save or be charmed. The other 3 that's already charmed, they just automatically fail it. So their charm duration extends to 8 hours.
Okay. They're going to get advantage because you are technically fighting them.
And they're actually not charmed anymore because they just saw one of us attack them.
Yeah.
Wow, so I should have just casted Fireball, huh?
If
You
no
should
one
have.
attacked, we would have been good.
No, we would have had a bunch of ogres waiting to attack us in a different time.
True. Which is why I said nobody go in there. But no. We're gonna have to kill him the old-fashioned way now.
The only one that's in there has evasion. You're fine. Just trust in yourself.
Trust in his save rules. Take half damage.
Jesus.
That's what I'm doing next round, though. I'm gonna say, get the fuck out.
I'm just going to call out, saying, don't attack them.
Okay. Well, they all rolled very well. You got number 6 and number 7 charm.
Number 6
The
and
rest of
7.
them, all made the save.
All right, so number 6 is not attacked, right?
He's not been damaged.
Yes. So number 6, I'm going to use suggestion on him. He's going to fail that one. Level 2, it's
You don't control whether they fail or not. That's still up to the DM.
but they're charmed.
You used your Rod of Might.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that's your, or Rod of Leadership. I'm going to say that's your main action. You have a move action.
Okay, then I pass.
Okay. The ogres are up next. They're going to roll a perception check to see if they see Arc. They fail to see Arc.
Invisible.
So 1, 2, 3 are going to attack you, Sherry.
All right, they do attack at disadvantage until
Okay.
one hits me.
So first one. Oof. Does a 14 hit?
No, my AC is 20, so
Okay.
that should.
It's a miss. And it's a miss. Miss, miss, miss. Then you're going to get
Something is a miss.
3. You're going to get a javelin. You're going to get 3 more javelins. They're the only ones that you can see. They rolled a 1 on their perception check, hence why they are just walking by Arc. For just so you guys understand. And
Well,
there
javelins.
should only be 2, right? Because one of those is still charmed.
Oh
Technically.
yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, you're getting 2 javelins. My bad.
Don't worry, that charm is breaking.
Yeah. This is going to be a fight.
19 does not hit you.
Correct.
No, miss. All right, that's the ogre's turn. Next up is, I think Shiri's up next.
Si, senor.
All right. I will be casting Thunderous Smite on myself,
Okay.
and then attack. That's a bonus action, and then I will be attacking Ogre number 2.
All right.
Actually, Ogre number 3, just because it's fun.
Okay.
So here comes first attack. 18.
That's a hit.
I will be activating my Smite on it, so I'm going to be sacrificing a first level spell.
Okay.
Okay, here comes damage. Ten regular damage. 9 fire damage. 9 thunder damage.
Okay.
And 11 radiant damage. And then a DC 16 Constitution save or get knocked back 10 feet.
Okay. Let me just do this damage here. Looks like it was 39 damage. Or was that 49 damage? 20, 29, 39 damage. And a con save 16.
Yeah, con save 16 or get knocked back 10 feet.
Oh yeah, he's fine. Do you have a second attack?
I do. It'll just be regular, but still.
Okay.
9.
That is a miss.
Alright, I won't do anything with my move action, so that's my turn.
Okay. Sar, you're up next.
Seems like a fireball time. Everything seems to be like a AoE, so I think that really is my next option. Can I see where Ark is?
No. Well, roll a perception check. I believe you should have sculpt spells as a evocation. So I think you can just.
Wait, what? That's an ability you get?
Beginning at second level, you can create pockets of relative safety within your effects of your evocation spells. When you cast an evocation spell that affects other creatures that you can see, you can choose a number of them equal to 1 plus the spell's level. The chosen creatures automatically succeed on their saving throws against the spell, and they take no damage if they would normally take half damage on a successful save.
Wow, where'd you read that?
That is under Sculpt Spells, being an evocation savant.
That's in the book from like 5e.
Yeah, it should be on your character in D&D Beyond.
Okay. Where?
Let me try and find it for you.
Either way, that's what I'm doing if I have a pocket of safety. I'm just making a pocket of safety around him. I rolled a 20 on perception, so I assume I see him.
Yeah, I believe Ark's stealth was 15, so yes, you see him.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I'll make a protection circle around him. I just want to know where that stuff is so I can read it. So I don't have to stop you next time.
Yep, I'm just looking up right now.
So yeah.
Features and traits on your character sheet.
Oh, okay, cool. I see it.
So yeah, you can basically put your fireball wherever you want, and people don't get hit by it.
Sculpt spells, yeah, okay. So yeah, I'll make a perfectly netted area around everything, excluding my, basically just ignoring arc, and I'll make the point. How many blocks is it? It is. I'm using the staff for this, by the way, so it's a level 5 fireball.
Okay.
Um, Jesus, 5 charges. It's
It's a
150,
20 foot.
20-foot radius.
Yeah, 20-foot radius.
So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I put it right here, I'll make my mirror image the new target. Or the target for the explosion. Does that get all the ogres but not get... What's his name?
I can tell you 1 second.
Because these tiles aren't very tily. Kind of random.
Oh yeah, you're right. They're not.
10, 15, 20. I'm counting like roughly 3 or 4 tiles. Oh, nice. You have an actual fireball. Cool. So,
I think that is the equivalent. I know it says 10-foot radius, but is that?
well, that'll get them all there. That's too big, for sure.
Yeah, it's more than.
So like right here gets all of these guys, right? Yep, just barely hits this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, I would put it more this way, but it falls. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Let's just say that. Right? So, and then there's
Yeah.
a pocket of safety. Well, he doesn't need a pocket of safety with that radius.
Yeah, he's fine.
Alrighty, so 10d6, 2 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
They have to make a deck save.
I believe 6, 8, 11.
Yeah, it'll be a deck save for half.
16, 22, 29, 25, 26, 29. It's exactly 30 damage. Oh, it counts it for you. Idiot. So yeah, 30 damage.
Okay.
How many passed? Or do I not know?
He dies.
My mirror image is gone now because I broke concentration.
Does fireball break concentration?
I don't think
No,
so.
just another spell that requires concentration would break concentration. That's the only thing
Oh.
that would.
Cool, never mind.
Or damage. If you get damaged, you can lose concentration.
Alright, I took Warcaster for that. For the hope.
Toby did not.
All right, so one ogre dies. You blast them with your flame. It hits all of them, and they're shrieking. They're burning and shrieking,
Yes.
screaming.
This is what I wanted. Okay.
All right.
So that's 5
New
ogres.
round. Top of the round is Arc.
Okay, so my previous target is dead now.
Nope, he is still alive. He looks badly hurt.
Oh, cool. Do I have 2 attacks this round?
Yes.
Nice. So I put the let's see which one I want to use. The rapier +2.
Okay.
I'm getting used to this character sheet. God goddamn minute. That is 23 AC.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Still sneak attack, right?
It would not be sneak attack anymore.
Did I become visible?
Yeah, you're gonna be visible now because you didn't have an invisibility spell. You just for that round you were invisible to them because they didn't see you. But as soon as you start attacking regularly, you become visible.
Okay. Well, that first attack is 9.
Okay. You stab him and he dies.
God damn it. Who's left? Okay, I got 2 guys next to me. Which one is good? Which one is dead?
This guy is burning. The one behind you is unhurt.
Oh, I'm a kind soul. I'll put out the one on fire.
By ending
That
his life.
is 24 to hit.
Yep, that's a hit.
It's not murder. It's euthanizing.
That's 8 points of damage.
Okay, he's still up.
Oh, as long as I have advantage. Would I have advantage against this guy?
No, you would not.
Okay. And that's it. It's my it's a full round action to attack twice, right?
Yes, because you'd
Yep.
be attacking with your main hand. You'd be attacking with your offhand.
Yep.
Next up is Toby.
Toby is gonna kiss his holy symbol, and he's gonna say, "Lord, morning Lord, your people need you." And then right here, a mace made out of pure light is going to appear. And is this the one Ark was wailing on? 6.
Number 7.
It's going to appear right here in the middle of them. And attack number 7.
All right, we'll make that a dice.
Uh, 25 to hit.
Yep, that's a hit.
Where's a D8? Uh, 5 damage.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that'll be my go.
All right, Shannis, you're up next.
Well, Tyros is just saddened that he cannot convert these fine orcs to his side. He doesn't want to break invisibility, so he's just gonna roll a perception check to see. I'm gonna move like over here, see if there's anything of value around here, so he can start looting.
Okay. Go ahead and roll perception.
This nigga. He just left us to go.
12.
With a 12, you see there are 2 passages that you sort of walk by. You don't really see any loot on the ground. This is kind of just like a hole that these ogres have been living in.
So nothing on the ogres themselves?
Are you searching? Are you searching an ogre?
No, I'm just going to take a look at them. I'm surely they're wearing something or or carrying something on their belt. Or do I have to individually search the ogres?
I will tell you. Just give me 1 second. You notice the one in front of you has a sack.
I'll take the sack. See what's in it. Is he
He's
dead?
still alive. No,
Oh.
he's still
Uh,
alive. I guess number 4.
well, there's 2 dead though, right?
Number 4 is right there, technically.
Gonna. Does number 4 have anything on him?
He has a sack.
I'll take the sack.
Okay. You take the sack.
That's the end of my turn. Well, what's in the sack?
You open it up and start rummaging through it. The first thing you find is a 2-foot square silver mirror, and that's all you're going to be able to find with your
Okay.
turn right now.
I'll just put it in the equipment item.
Okay. The ogres are up next. Ogre number 8 is going to attack. He's going to have advantage because his friend is flanking. And he doesn't see a Shannis. Does a 24 hit? Arc?
24 hit me?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, you take 8 damage. So it's number 8. Number 7 is also going to attack you. Does an 18 hits?
Yep.
And you take 15 damage from that. Number 5 is going to throw a spear at this
Illusion.
thing, this illusion.
Looks like a mage, but it's not.
So how does that work when something attacks?
It will fly through it. It's not solid.
Wait, that red thing is considered an enemy of the ogres?
It's me. It looks like me. It looks, sounds, smells like me. But if you try to combat with it, let me read what it
Oh,
says.
wouldn't I have gotten the sneak attack on that ogre?
No, because it's not technically flanking.
I mean, the ogres don't know that though. They would have considered it a threat and would have defended against it like it was a real person.
It just says you don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. That enemy isn't incapacitated, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll.
Like, as far as the ogres know.
Does that require flanking specifically?
Let me just read mirror image.
Sorry for asking too many questions here. I really just don't know 5.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I don't know if it counts.
Including sound, smells, and temperature appropriate to the thing depicted, you can't create sufficient heat or cold to cause damage, a sound loud enough to deal thunder damage or deafen a creature, or a smell that might sicken a creature. As long as you are within range of the illusion, blah blah blah.
Which spell are you using?
Physical
Mirror
interaction with the image reveals it to be an illusion because things can pass through it. So like I said, if you throw a javelin at it, it's gonna go through it. If they saw the fireball hit it and go through it, which I doubt they would have noticed. Because it's not really physical, it's like fire.
Oh, major image, not mirror image.
No, yeah, major image, yeah.
Oh, major image.
I just made it look like me.
Yeah, even in the handbook it doesn't say.
Yeah,
flanking.
I'll say you can get your sneak attack off on it. I didn't realize that it, but it makes sense. It makes it.
Yeah.
It makes it seem like it's a real thing, so it does make sense that. Sorry, I heard mirror image, so that's why I was thinking it was just a So yeah, you can go ahead and roll your sneak attack damage. And that was on number 7.
I don't remember the number.
Yeah, it was on number 7. That's the one
Okay.
that hit.
Yeah.
It's 15.
15. Oh my gosh.
3 5s.
Well, it has one. It has 1 HP.
Cool.
Could have done with a 6 there.
So you take. So yeah. So,
So the ogre attacking.
it throws the javelin.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do I have to make an attack roll on it?
No, it would just pass through it, and it would be revealed as an illusion, which I guess cancels the spell. Because then they wouldn't. Well, it wouldn't cancel the spell, but I would cancel it when they notice it's an illusion.
Yeah, they would. It would pass through it. It doesn't dissipate, but they know it's fake.
Yeah, basically. So I would just. Can I just cancel it as soon as that happens? Like I break concentration.
Oh yeah, I think you could do that on your turn as a free action.
Okay, cool. Well then, yeah. Fly straight through him.
Okay.
The image smiles.
So he's going to. Doesn't feel like he's in danger yet. And he's going to move up. Number 6 is going to throw a javelin at Varric.
With disadvantage still.
Yep. Oof. Does a 24 hit you?
Yeah, so both were high.
Yeah, 18 and a 20. So you didn't get crit. Bring it out on the table so you can see.
Oh, I believe you. What's the damage?
So it is 13 damage.
All right.
And then number 1 and number 2 are going to attack you. And they don't have disadvantage for these attacks.
Correct.
It's an automatic miss. And miss. And that is the ogre's turn. Next up is Varric.
All right, so my cape is back to working,
Okay.
and I will go after number 1.
Okay.
So 2 swings on number 1. I'm not doing anything fancy just yet.
All right.
$15.
That's a hit.
$9 damage. And 7 fired.
Okay.
Second attack. Is a miss.
Okay. Are you going to do any movement? I assume not.
No, I think I'm going to pass on movement for now.
All right. Renthalis.
So that pocket. Hold on. I'm reading it. When you cast an evocation spell that affects other creatures that you can see, you can choose a number of them equal to 1 plus caster spell level. Plus spell level. Okay. Would that work on a lightning bolt though? Because that's just like a pure beam
Yes.
of energy.
You can arc it, though.
Oh, that's dope. I can like choose where it goes. That's sexy. Sorry. Okay, let me see how they're lined up. Yeah, it's 5 feet wide. So if I cast it in the tunnel, how wide is the tunnel?
I think you can pick the spot where you want it to start, and then it's a straight line from there.
Meh. I'm gonna just cast Fireball again.
Okay.
So I point my finger at the spot. Let me show you where. Boom.
All right.
And I'm using the 10th level staff spell again. Not 10th level, 5th level. Fireball.
What's the DC for the save?
I roll like shit. Dex save 14. So that's 34 damage.
Oh, okay.
That's rolling 3 ones. Piece of shit. Yeah, 34 damage total. How many of them get half?
1.
Awesome.
So it's what? 17, 18, 17 did, and then the rest get 34.
Yep.
Number 7 dies. Number 1 dies.
2 massive explosions of flame.
Oh, and number 2 died.
Bye, Felicia.
Got any movement?
No, I'm done.
Okay. Top of the round is Arc.
How many of these guys are dead?
Anyone that's not on the board, so there's 3 left.
Okay, who is the yellow peg?
The yellow peg. There isn't a yellow peg. I don't see one. Which one's the yellow peg?
It's opposite me on the ogre. Tyros, fate touched.
Oh, that's blue on my screen.
Yeah, that's me. I'm invisible,
Yes.
by the way.
He's
Yeah,
invisible.
I'm not playing
Oh.
invisibility for combat. Useless in battle.
Useless in battle, and in all other ways. Tyro's fate touched.
Damn, son.
It's true. It's true.
I gotta
prefer
read
the
this. Hang on.
I prefer the power of friendship.
Yeah, I'm confused by this. This doesn't make any sense, so.
What's up?
No, I'm still reading the sneak attack. It just says you don't, as long as there's another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. It's like, but that doesn't make sense if the target, if the other enemy's invisible, he doesn't know it's there.
Yeah, I'd rule that he's invisible, so you wouldn't get sneak attack on him. He would have to
Yeah, that's
become
cool.
visible too. Yeah.
Because that wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. All right. So Sunny Jim looks like he needs some love.
Do it.
Love him.
That's a 14.
Yep, that's a hit.
And that's 14 points of damage.
Number 8.
I'm going to say yes.
Okay. And you get a second attack.
I guess 19 would hit.
Yes.
And that's 7.
Okay.
He slices,
Next.
he dices, he kills nothing.
Next up is Toby.
I'm gonna pull the dead on number 5.
Okay. It's a 11 wisdom.
No, that's a fail.
All right.
Is this a D8?
Yes. Third damage, I believe you do D12s.
Oh yeah, that's right. Where's a D12 at?
D12, I'll bring one out. There you go.
It's a 16 necrotic damage.
All right, he dies.
And then my spiritual weapon will attack this guy.
All right.
Yeah, that's a miss.
What'd you get?
It's a 4 plus 7.
It's a hit. 11.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
It's
spell.
guess 8 radiant damage.
Okay.
On number 6.
Gotcha. All right, it's the ogre's turn.
Wait,
Or-
did you skip me?
Oh yeah, sorry, no, Shannon's go ahead.
I do what I do best as a mercenary. I loot.
All right, you were looting number 4.
Did I loot him previously or no?
Yeah, he did. Okay, so looking through the sack, you already found the 2-foot square silver mirror. You find a
Is it
silver and sapphire ring. You find a.
Let me write that down.
Okay.
Wait. Silver. Shoot, silver and sapphire ring. And sapphire?
Silver and sapphire ring. They're not 2 rings. They're just
Okay.
they're one. You find a mummified human arm,
Okay.
and you find a battered book. What
Okay.
languages do you speak?
Celestial and common, but I have comprehend language.
Okay, you find a book that you can't read right now, and you find and it has a rose pressed inside it, and you find a rusted.
And what else? Rusted.
Crowbar.
Okay. That's it? That's it?
That's everything in the sack. You've got
Is there
movement.
can I do another spot just to see if anything else worth looting, or can I move on?
You can give me a spot.
Perception, I guess.
Yep.
7 plus 14.
He's got a club.
So nothing else. There's nothing
Yeah.
else of value here.
Nothing else of value. He's got a club.
All right, I'm going to go see if I can make a friend before my other friends kill them. I'm going to invisibly slip away into this hallway.
Okay. We'll
That's the end of my turn.
Yeah, we'll get back to you in a minute. So now it's the ogres. Ogre number 6 is going to use the disengage action. And you see him run down the hall and vanish behind a corridor. Ogre number 8 is also going to take the disengage action. And it's going to do the same thing.
So they
Next
die
up.
with their lives, basically.
Yep. So, Varric, you're up next.
All right, I'm going to be moving up so we can explore this room.
Okay. If you guys aren't chasing them, we are out of initiative.
Cool. What does Tyro see?
I will tell you in a second. We're gonna do the looting first, which I assume people want to loot. So
Yes.
Yeah, we'll be exploring.
number 4 has been looted. Exploring the room, you see there are a bunch of corridors that sort of, lead. You see sort of like a rough sort of living area that the orcs had.
Ogres.
Over here, ogres. Over here, you see this actually seems to go. Give me 1 second. You see, it sort of seems to go down. You hear just randomly echoing noises coming from down there. For the rest of the room, over here where the ogres ran, again, this one seems to shoot down like further into like a much sharper. It's basically a hallway, and it's sort of like a dark. I'll give you what you see. Sorry, I have to bring up the different dungeon pages. You hear the sound of skittering and various forms of skittering. It sounds like
That sound.
creatures down there.
Down here? Where I'm at?
No, up where the ogres. In the ogre sort of hovel, you don't really find anything. You find various human remains that they've eaten. There's deer, like rotten. Nothing really of value. Who is looting the ogres?
Who's what? Looting?
I think
Looting
we're going
the
to leave.
actual. Okay.
I think we'll leave that to the rogue.
Yeah, I'm not touching these things.
Toby will start giving them their last rites.
Would a knowledge history check do me any good here?
Okay, so Ark, are you looting the ogres?
He's AFK.
Oh, okay.
I can loot them, but didn't I already loot them? I don't know.
You looted one.
Excuse me.
If you want to come back, you can.
I'll
loot them.
come back and loot more.
All right.
The answer to that question will always be yes.
Yes,
All right.
Ark is looting them. While that's going on, I'll be looking to everybody else, saying, whose idea was it to bring along the gypsy? Nothing good comes from making friends with the wicked.
Is he talking about me?
Yeah,
I mean,
think
I figured we've been adventuring together for years. You know, we probably know each other pretty well by now.
Yes, I know the gypsy. That does not mean that I wanted him to be.
No, like above table, like we're a mercenary company. Like you would have known
yeah, he knows.
Czar was a mage. You know.
Yeah, he knows these things, but he's saying, "Who let the gypsy run up to the ogres and try to charm them?"
I'm a Asmir though. I'm like descendant of the angels.
Right.
All right, Ark. On number 7, you find 3 flasks of holy water, a case of 12 crossbow bolts, and 120. On number 2,
Can you write that down?
yes,
I am sprinting across the house. How much gold did I find?
120.
I shared the 20 gold I found with my comrades.
I love it. Perfect. Perfect.
I know who to heal last.
Technically,
Well, Tyros is also going to be looting invisibly, of course. I'm not breaking invisibility.
technically, your character thinks you were perfectly, like nothing was wrong. He found 20 gold. He gave you 20 gold. I don't know. Okay, I would technically loot one, but my character wouldn't. So no.
I'll give you the book above table if it's a spell book or anything.
I mean, naturally, I would.
You can't read it.
Yes, I don't know what it is. I have comprehend language later.
All right.
Try to loot.
Yeah, which one are you looting?
I'll say 2.
Number 2.
Yeah.
You find you find a half of a weak dead elf wearing chainmail.
Wait, half of a weak dead elf?
Yep. He's like been dead a week.
Oh. Okay, chainmail. So chainmail.
You go ahead and roll an appraisal check. Oh, that's not a 5th edition skill.
I asked.
I
I asked what are you exactly? I asked Tyros if I can see the book he found.
I'm invisible.
Investigation.
No,
Roll an
no one.
investigation.
Yeah, no one even saw me loot the first corpse. I sort of just disappeared.
Oh, okay, cool. Never mind. I don't know you have it then.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an investigation, Janice.
Okay. 18 plus 4, 22.
You would recognize it as elven chainmail.
Okay, elven chainmail. Okay.
You find a longsword etched with silver with a golden pommel.
Okay.
And
Useless. Move on.
6 silver arrows in a leather quiver, and 230 silver pieces.
And what else? 200 silver pieces.
230 silver pieces.
Say, has anyone seen Tyros?
Nope. He's still invisible.
Don't worry. We will shake him down later. We know he's the gypsy. We know he cannot hide anything very well from you.
Who looks the most hurt out of the party?
I know who's gonna heal last.
I think it's Art took the most damage. All right, who's looting the next ones?
I'll take 3.
Yes, I'm pretty sure Fingersmith is in not the best shape.
Okay, above table. Who needs Elven Chain and Longsword, because I don't use any of this stuff. It's just gonna magically appear in your inventory.
I mean, I
I'm-
use long swords, but I have a really good one, so
Yeah,
I'll take
no,
the
I
I'm
wear
just,
plate.
yeah,
I'll take
that's
the
not.
chain.
Yeah,
I don't mind.
you don't want to wear heavy armor though, because it has magic, arcane failure,
I thought
right?
that was doesn't count for chainmail. But I don't
No,
know.
you're.
Elven
Yeah,
Chainmail is interesting.
it's medium armor.
Oh, okay, well then I guess I don't want it.
Yeah. No, you don't want to wear that. Well, whatever.
What about Warcaster?
Or number 3.
He has a small cask of brandy, a heavy crossbow, a steel breastplate of dwarven manufacture, a ceramic pot full of antitoxin,
Ceramic pot of antitoxin. Okay.
325 copper pieces, and 120 silver pieces.
And what else? 300.
300 copper, 100, 120 silver pieces.
120 silver pieces. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Number 5
Yeah.
has an ivory scroll case worth 10 gold.
Okay.
44 gold pieces.
Okay.
A silver helmet with a garnet set in the forehead.
Okay.
2 dead rats and 1 dead sturge.
Okay. Last. What's the last orc?
Last one contains 3 dead giant rats,
Okay.
a large wheel of cheese, 140 gold pieces, 3
140
oil flasks, and
Okay.
a large pretty rock. It's uncut and unpolished alexandrite.
Alexandrite. Okay.
That seems to be worth about 1,000 gold.
Okay. 1,000 G.
Um,
That's it.
That's it.
During the first session,
Yep.
there was that woman who had like a scroll of teleportation that let her leave the dungeon. Do we have anything like that?
Yes, you have a one-time use of teleport, and it takes about a week to reset.
Because I figure at some point, when we get far enough into the dungeon, we can teleport back to the castle and we can like buy more supplies. Probably.
I will need to rest soon. Don't think we can do it in here.
All right. I'm just gonna go, invisibly, silently distribute this stuff. Divide by.
You guys can all make your perception check. You feel your bags being lifted.
Toby's used to this kind of nonsense. He doesn't question it.
So they each find 36
18.
gold in their bag.
Okay.
How much gold?
36.
Thank you, random person who I don't know. Or Mino. I don't know.
Toby finds, being such a good boy, he also finds a large wheel of cheese and what's that?
The brandy. Give him the
And
brandy.
and the small cask of brandy. There we go.
It's probably the same size as Toby. I don't know how you snuck it on him.
The copper pieces. Oh God. How many people are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll divide it 5 ways. 320 divided by 5. Everyone finds 64 copper pieces in your bag as well. The mage finds the ivory scroll.
Cool.
The silver pieces 350 divided by 350 divided by 5. Fuck.
Do I see the
350.
ivory scroll?
Yep,
70.
you can open it up. It seems to be a treasure map.
Not seeing anything when I search that though in filter.
Everyone finds 70 silver pieces in their bag. Silver arrow on a leather quiver. Anyone use a bow or heavy crossbow?
I don't remember if I have one. 1 second.
No.
I don't think I do.
So they're all melee fighters, right?
No, I don't have one.
I think you're all melee fighters.
Okay. Who does not have a magic? Oh wait. I use detect magic. I think that's the.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't find the scroll.
Sorry, what?
Ivory, like IVOR.
Yeah, ivory scroll case.
Yeah, nothing comes up. No results found. I'm doing that in manage equipment.
You can.
Like the same place I was adding the money.
Do the other possessions thing at the bottom. Just add it in there. You can just write it in.
Okay, but I was trying to
Yeah.
find it so I could like see what it was, if it was an actual thing.
It's basically something that holds a scroll.
Okay, cool.
And so if you open it up, there is a treasure map inside. And I will tell you where that treasure map goes eventually. I haven't picked a place.
Cool.
I use detect magic.
Okay, what are you looking for? What are you trying to?
The items that have like silver mirror, battered book, elven chain, longsword, dwarven breastplate, silver helm.
Nothing pings as
Nothing.
magical.
So none of them are magical. Okay. I guess they're all just normal items then. Who was the guy that was talking shit about me? The
Give me the book.
That was me.
you find a crowbar and a mummified human arm in your bag.
That's fun.
The crowbar's rusted, by the way. Enjoy.
I will examine the arm because that is a little unusual.
Batter book. I'm going to use comprehend language. See what's in the book.
Okay. You realize it's written in Halfling.
Okay.
It is titled "The Wanderings of Hellman Harefoot."
Okay. Do we have a halfling in our group?
None in this campaign, I don't think.
All right. So, is it? I'm just going to quickly skim through it. Anything important?
It's telling an awesome story about Hellman Harefoot. He was a master adventurer who self-proclaimed. He was known for many amazing deeds of thievery and debauchery, and I guess he came in here and died somewhere, presumably.
I'm going to slip that book into the wizard's pockets. There you go. The wizard has it now. It's yours. Heavy crossbow. Anyone want to hire heavy crossbows? Oh, none of these are enchanted though. They're just.
So, just to point out, it's probably been way longer than 3 minutes now.
Yes.
We will not. Nobody here is going to tell Tyros that he is no longer invisible.
Let him have his fun. Just let him have his fun.
But it's an hour though. The invisibility is an hour. I'm using it as the magic I'm using. Invisibility. Let me just check it for a second.
Toby's gonna use radiant fire to burn the ogre and the elf corpses.
Oh, so you
Okay.
didn't cast Detect Magic then?
Oh yeah, cast detect magic. You are now visible, Shannon.
Oh shit. Well, I'm still invisible. It just, someone can see me. It's an hour long though. The invisibility.
Detect magic,
Alright.
comprehend languages. Cast it a few spells.
Yeah, those count as spells. Your invisibility would break.
Oh shit. Wait, so I've been just like putting stuff in other people's pockets while.
Yes.
Ah shit. Well,
Just-
no one has to say anything though.
We're just
Yeah,
silent
no-
and letting it happen. That's more concerning.
How much? How
I'll
much
just-
is it?
Wait a few seconds after he, puts something into my collection, and then I will simply clear my throat.
I ignore him. I think I'm still invisible. So the silver mirror, how much does that weigh?
I can picture him like making like hand gestures in front of his face. Like
I'm gonna say 2 pounds,
Okay.
maybe. It's 2 feet, 1 pound each. Makes sense to me.
I'm gonna put that heavy steel crossbow. Who doesn't have a heavy weapon like?
Toby just has a mace and a shield.
I'm gonna put that heavy crossbow in his bag. His bag suddenly feels very heavy.
I imagine the crossbow's like the same size as him, so it's like kind of weird looking whenever he points to shoot it.
And put the 6 silver arrows in there as well.
Okay.
Steel breastplate. I'm just gonna start examining everyone's armor. Just inspect them. Are any one of them like just normal breastplate?
so we're standing there watching this guy do this. This is hilarious.
Yes.
Hey, Ark, are you back?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on you and Shiri.
Hey, what about me? I'm just kidding. I'm that's 10 for Ark and oh, that's a D10. That's not a D8.
No, that's the D8. That's the D8.
And how'd I roll a 9? Oh, that's a 6.
Yeah.
Okay, 10 for Shiri.
Thank you, Toby.
Oh, you
Toby.
should thank Lathander. He's the one who did that. He just worked his power through me.
Well, then, thank you to Lathander and to the one who brought Lathander's will to this place.
I'll be right back.
All right. Where are
gonna-
you guys gonna go now?
I'm still distributing stuff though.
Okay.
Ceramic pot of antitoxin. I'm gonna put that in the person that's least likely to be hit in our group. So I'm gonna put that in the mage's pockets. 3 flasks of oil. That can go to the rogue. Steel breastplate. Is anyone not wearing a magic breastplate?
I'm not, but I'm a rogue.
Yeah, you don't want that. It's steel breastplate dwarf remake. Not magical. It's just a normal breastplate.
That would be a little bit too small.
Yeah, that would be. I mean, let's see. I think everyone else has a magic weapon, right?
I would assume so.
Yeah, so none
I have
of this
two.
stuff would be Ash. You do, yeah. So none of this stuff would be useful then.
Yeah, my
I can.
staff literally casts fireballs. Like, it's pretty magical.
All right, I'm gonna assume I'm still invisible and just like, I'm gonna go like next to Toby, the guy who said shit about me. I'm just like saying like, I heard what you said.
But did you? Weren't you out of the room?
Yeah, probably. I was probably out of the room.
I will be detecting evil on this arm, this mummified arm, just because it can let me know if it is undead in order.
It is not evil. Seems like it was. It's just an arm. Seems like a poor victim that was eaten by an oak.
I will be tossing it on the ground.
Okay, it is tossed on the ground. So, where do you guys want to go now?
Well, there is likely spiders off to the way that the ogres fled, and then there are strange sounds coming from the other side.
I suggest we go south. I have some feat that tells me that I always know where north is or something.
Okay, yeah, you definitely know which way.
What is it called?
I'm fairly certain that south is where the gypsy came from, though I have no way of knowing for sure. He was invisible.
I whisper in his arm and say, I still am.
No, no, you're not. Yeah, this passage here looks interesting.
All right, go ahead and set yourselves up in a marching order.
Which way are we going?
South, I think, like down here. I think.
Yeah, I think this is the quickest way.
As you start to enter the tunnel, you smell something extremely foul. It stinks down here. And like it was pretty blocked off while you were in the ogre's lair, but as soon as you like enter the tunnel, like it hits you full.
This is vile, like it was the feeding ground for them.
Or maybe the opposite of the feeding ground for them.
What's my
That
hotkey?
is also possible.
Beg your pardon, Ark?
What's my hotkey?
Stealth.
Yep. What do I do?
Go ahead and roll a d20.
Oh, is anyone hurt right now?
Like has wounds? Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I can heal you. I'm just gonna use cure wound.
I'm missing 2 HP as well.
Nah, you could take that. Just 2.
I figured I could rest it off whenever we do rest.
I am only mildly hurt as well.
Like, how much hit points are you missing? Because I can do a lot of cure.
3. Not enough to matter.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna heal the.
Toby has broken open the cask of brandy and is drinking pretty freely from it and offering it to anybody who looks thirsty.
It tastes amazing. It is some of the best brandy you've ever had.
I will be happily partaking as well.
It is amazing brandy. You guys all get. Anyone who drinks the brandy gets a temporary +1 to your saves for the next
Damn.
hour.
Nice.
And we have a pally in the party. God damn, we're good.
Yep.
I must keep my mind clear. We don't know what we will face.
So Ark, are you stealthing ahead to scout or?
Yep.
All right. Like I said, it's a extremely smelly tunnel. You can go ahead and give me an investigation check if you're looking for traps.
Well, I think Tyro still thinks
16.
he's invisible.
I think the smell is the trap.
You see no traps.
Okay.
How would you trap a place that smells as bad?
Go ahead and place yourself where you want.
You know, Tyro's just struts in there, thinking he's still invisible. It's like, come at me, world. No one can hurt me.
As soon as you enter this room, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
That was a bad. That was a bad. Oh God.
I, however, have a very clever move because of the things
6.
that I purchased. I have a vial of perfume that I am spraying in front of me.
So Tyros, you enter the room, and you are immediately incapacitated. You are puking. This is a horribly smelling room. Basically, there are slimy dung, rots in piles, and rotten corpses are heaped everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh God, I get out of there. I was like, Tyros.
You are
Defeated this day.
incapacitated. You are
Oh, fuck.
incapacitated.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That bad, huh?
Yes, it is that bad.
So my companions see
everybody
this.
everybody hears. It's not hard, because you also see Tyros run in front of everybody and into the room, and he immediately is bent over, just puking his guts out. He's not stopping. It's disgusting.
No,
I
no,
will be
He can't move.
I will
did
be
not run
carefully
in.
moving forward with the perfume, just to somewhat nullify this.
I did
rancid-
not run it. I strutted in. I
Get
strutted
to-
in stylishly.
Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
What's advantage? Like +2?
No, it's roll 2d20, take highest.
23.
Okay, you're fine. It does smell extremely rancid in here, but you're able to sort of steel yourself and basically hold your breath. And yeah, you see Tyros is puking, and he can't.
I'll take the green because red has been named Mr. Fingersmith.
Oh, has it? Whoops. That's supposed to be green, so I will.
Wait, what? There are 2 green on my screen.
Yeah,
Mine too.
yours was red to me. Now, Mr. Fingersmith should be green.
I will
Very good,
be
sir.
attempting to drag Tyros out of the room while looking around for anything that looks potentially valuable in this horrid place.
Go ahead and give me a investigation check at disadvantage because you are trying to drag him out. So you're just sort of giving like a once over.
$12.
You don't really see anything. There's just lots of poop.
I make a point to drag Tyros threw some of it on the way.
Oh my god!
Tyros cannot resist because he is still incapacitated from puking. But when you drag him out, after a few moments, he regains the ability to breathe.
Let me tell you about my best friend. I can see this. Cool. So we're not going left. We are going straight. Good to know.
Basically, if you enter even here, you're going to be hit by that saving throw because there is poop over here. You are safe in the tunnel. It just smells really, really bad.
Does Tyros wake up?
Yes. As soon as you're pulled out, after like a moment, you're able to basically like stop, dry heat.
Alright. So, as Tyros wake up, I frantically look around and I say, "Oh my god, they were everywhere. Did you see them? There were 5 of them, and I fought them off as bravely as I could before they knocked me unconscious. My god."
Toby's gonna offer you the keg of brandy. Is it here? Wash your mouth out. Get that puke taste out your mouth.
And them lies. Get them lies out your mouth too.
Is there a bluff? I wrote bluff. Make them believe.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll deception.
He said we clearly
I'm pretty
heard
sure
you.
no one believes you because
He said
In
we
my
clearly
case,
heard
it
you
is an
throwing up.
auto fail considering I saw the scene.
12.
Yeah.
12.
Yo, we heard you throwing up in the other room. Like, we heard you.
yeah, I'm also gonna say like disadvantage.
No,
with
it
that
was.
also.
I suffered a blow to the chest that caused me to
Be
throw
sick.
up. But luckily, I managed to fend them off and drive them back.
All right.
They left me for dead.
So what kind of
Where did you think I went? I was invisible. I was scouting ahead.
what kind of enemies do we face then?
Multitudes.
Shit
I-
golems.
They clearly left their mark on your pants.
Oh yes, I can smell these golems on you now. Alright. I step away from him.
Yeah,
Worry not, my friends. I will ever defend you, even if you do not trust me.
Don't paladins have like an aura? Like they give you like something to your saving throws?
Yes, everybody within 10 feet has +5.
And then +1 from the brandy, so that's +6 on your saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
We could probably make it.
I'm going here. And I guess I have to roll.
I will stay right here just so you have a chance.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to roll.
For one tie? No. What is it? Constitution save?
Yep.
Okay, so that's the 14.
+5 because I'm right
Plus,
here.
yeah,
So
plus
7
5.
19.
or 19.
Yeah, you're fine. It smells horrible in here.
So can I keep moving?
You were not. Yeah, you were not puking everywhere.
Can I move to like here then?
Yep.
Okay. So I keep moving.
All right. Who else is?
Toby got a nat 1. So someone's gonna have to carry him.
Yep. You are. You get in the room, and even with the paladin and the brandy fortifying you, you just start puking everywhere, and you're incapacitated.
I will sigh and start dragging him out too.
Drag him the other way. Drag him the other way.
Yeah. Drag me forward.
I just tied my robe around my nose, guys. Come on, you can do the same. Oh, no robes. Sorry.
Basically after a moment, Toby, you regain your ability to function.
Oh boy, that was awful.
Sorry, you just lost all that brandy.
I yelled,
Don't worry, there's more where that came from.
I yelled, just don't breathe.
Tyro strut back in.
All right, go ahead and make a save.
Oh boy.
I am not over there, by the way.
16 plus 22.
Okay. Yeah, you're fine. You're able to steel yourself, Tyros. Mr. Fingersmith, you are also able to hold your breath and make.
Cool.
You can place yourself wherever you like.
These guys have moved on down this corridor.
Yep.
The wizard
Not
has
sure how much
his,
movement I'm making, but
the wizard has his sleeve across his face the entire time.
Tyros is going to use prestidigitation to start cleaning himself.
Okay. And we have 2 people still left in the last tunnel.
I
Even
will
with
assist
plus-
anybody that's passing out, but I'm not going in there because it is a disgrace to a paladin of Soon to go into a place that is so disgusting.
Even with plus 10, I rolled a 2, so I got a 12.
17 with the bonus.
No, that was. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Oh yeah, you're fine then. Yep, you're able to pass through. As you sort of make your way right here, you feel 2 tentacles quickly wrap around you. So we're gonna make opposed athletic.
Help! God damn it! Help!
Help me, Tom Cruise.
Save me, Oprah!
Come on.
help me, Jesus. Help me.
Also at the same time, you hear in your head,
Cthulhu.
no fight, no fight. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. I just want to talk. I just want to talk.
I got a 24 on my athletics check.
Mind flare, is that
Okay.
you?
Sorry, I just have to look up.
Mind flare.
I think it's an Otia.
Yes, this is an Otiag, a creature that pretty much looks like shit.
Oh, that's nasty.
That's no good.
Yeah, I guess I'm assuming you guys can't see this old OTG guy pull.
It's a
No, that
ball.
is just a dot.
It's just a ball.
So
Always the
annoying.
balls.
Put a picture of it in Discord.
Okay.
Or I guess we could Google it, not be lazy.
Yeah, that works. What is it? How do you spell it?
I've got it. That's what it looks like.
My new friend.
You.
Do I beat its athletics check?
You're able to shrug off its tentacle.
I'm gonna scramble 10 feet away. Show yourself, beast!
Oh, it really sucks that you can't see.
Nah.
He pops his D20 he pops up over here. And he's sort of he sees Varric as well, and he's like, peace, no harm.
I will raise up my hand and say, what is it you want, creature? We do not necessarily attack everything.
Trade. Give me gifts, and I will give you gifts in return.
Oh
What is
shit!
it you wish?
If only we hadn't have burned those corpses, we could have given them the dead ogres.
Perhaps he would like the mummified arm as well, but we do not know for certain.
Food and just trinkets you don't want. We trade. I have many things of value.
Okay. Can I speak up?
If you enter this room again, you have to make a save. Every time you enter the room, you make.
Okay. I feel like I'm gonna be unconscious again.
I mean, you're in the paladin
17?
ore.
Yeah, you should be fine.
11 plus 6 plus con? 8.
Yep.
So 19.
Yeah, you're fine.
Trinkets? We can trade.
Excellent. You show trinkets. I will give you things of approximate worth.
Okay, so I show him silver mirror, silver and sapphire ring, elven chainmail, longsword, with steel and gold pommel, steel breastplate of dwarven make, silver helm.
So you're just dumping all the loot in front of them.
Yeah. None of us need this, so we can maybe trade for something that of use to us.
Oh! You've brought so much. Yes, Max and you. This is all in your head, by the way. Max and you can do business. I will give you, and he sort of shuffles under the water, and he comes up to the top in his tentacles. He's holding a suit of armor, and he sort of, he reaches into like a pile of poop and pulls out this shit covered suit of armor and sort of slides it in your direction. Yes.
It's magical.
I don't know. You casting a spell?
I still have that detect magic active. 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
It's concentration, and you
shit.
did
No,
pass out.
Yeah.
Alright, I use another detect magic.
It doesn't ping as magical.
Ask him if he has anything magical, I shout from down the hall.
No, none of these we have are magical, so it's not like worth a lot. A magical item minimum is like 1,000 gold. What is this? I asked him.
I don't know. Armor. Something the ogre killed. They gave me. They gave this to me. It's no use to me. I will trade for. And he's gonna sort of point to 3 things. He's gonna point to the silver mirror.
Okay.
He wants.
I'm going back to grab the mummified arm, just in case he would want that.
Good plan. I'm
Okay,
curious.
He
right.
wants the rock.
Okay.
Did you give him the rock?
That
Did you
depends.
show him the rock?
Yeah, I showed him the rock, but I want to see, like, is it worth it? Can I praise the item that he is giving me, because that rock is worth 1,000 gold.
The armor is plate armor.
Plate armor. Let me see how the value is.
Yell, ask him if he has books.
Yeah, we can trade for books. 1 second.
Plate armor is 750. It's not worth it.
It's not worth it, no. I'm gonna negotiate. Yeah, it's not worth it.
Could we trade for information?
Wait. Plate is 1,500.
1,500. Let me check. Do any of you wait? First of all, do any of you need plate armor?
Not I.
Toby's wearing full plate.
Okay, yeah.
I cannot wear full plate just yet.
Okay, so no. Can we trade? Can we negotiate for something that we can use, like valuable books? Like, can we negotiate? Like, what does he have that he doesn't want but is willing to like bring out, so we can make an equivalent exchange?
He pulls out. So if you say no to the plate armor, he drags it back,
Yeah,
disappointed.
no.
He comes back out with a tiara. And
Tiara.
Hmm.
He wiggles the tiara in his tentacle.
Is it magical?
No.
What's it? What's okay? Can I appraise it? How much is it worth?
Go ahead and do an investigation check.
Okay. Gonna use you. Plus 14.
Maybe 130 gold.
Really? Is it not? Is it not symbolic of anything?
No, it just looks like a tiara.
What does he want for it? What does he want for it?
And he points to the silver bearer.
Okay, well we'll trade for. How much is a silver mirror? Let me estimate its value. 14 investigate.
Maybe 20 gold.
Oh, okay, trade.
But
Tiara.
he walks up and snatches the silver mirror and sort of tosses you. This is a shit covered brass tiara.
Brass tiara. Okay.
Everything's covered in shit.
Okay. Brass tiara. I'm going to clean
We are
this
done
'cause-
here. Come back
Oh.
later. We trade more
Okay.
later.
Okay.
He wants to play with his toy.
I leave the area and start cleaning myself off, even though I did not get the worst of it.
Okay.
Yep. So he sort of disappears out of sight.
Ah, he's like a Dark Souls merchant. That's cool.
Yeah, that was cool. Good job in doing the character, by the way. I thought that was pretty good.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
Really nice.
No one plays a shit monster better than you, man. I mean that sincerely.
Where does he
I
really get
turn
that
to my
confidence?
I turn to my party member. I say, "Look, I did not lie. There was a creature."
Right. Okay.
We were
Yes.
wrong to doubt you.
You did say 5 and that they attacked you. That one clearly did not.
Maybe I was simply mistaken in the darkness. You know, many things could happen to a man.
He saw 5 tentacles. That's what it was. Come on.
I would call you wretched for your lies, but you were simply retching.
Oh
Yeah,
my!
that's pretty clever.
10 points to Gryffindor.
All right. Where do you guys go from here?
I just followed the
Continue.
group.
I'm leading the way at this point.
All right. Varric, are you staying over there or are you going to venture into the shithole?
I am simply offering my services at the spot where it would be dangerous. I am not going into the shit room.
Okay.
So if I comprehend languages and try to read this book, what do you do? Just give me the whole story, like in Discord?
Yes, I will attempt to write a story about the wanderings of Helman Harefoot.
Oh, so it's not written already.
I don't have it written. No.
Okay, cool.
I will write it. I will write it up for you if you decide if you want me to.
That's cool, man. But I would make you do it right now. It's all good.
It's just like a link to like a PDF of the Lord of the Rings or something.
That's what I thought it was. Like something like he wrote already and it's just like copy paste. But nah, if you're gonna write it, don't worry about it. All right. Yeah, so I would like I beckon for the rogue to come forward so that he can help look for traps.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an investigation arc.
Moi?
Yep. If you're looking for traps.
I am.
Okay.
It's 18.
You don't see any traps.
Okay. I proceed doing the same thing.
Okay.
He's way back there though. It's weird.
At this point, I am reluctant to follow because I'm fairly certain anything they do is simply stealing from this creature.
Okay, so we get here. What do we see? What's this thing?
So this is basically you're sort of underneath it, kind of
On
thing.
the-
It's not actually on the map.
Oh, okay, I see. So we keep going.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be up front.
Tell me where I stop. Yeah, you go ahead. Tell me where I stop. Like when something happens.
What do I see?
You see an empty room. There's nothing in here. Your
All right.
footsteps are echoing.
Hit my hotkey. 25.
Varric, go ahead and roll me a d20.
Natural 20.
Okay. Yeah, you enter the room. You see nothing. There's nothing in here.
So if it fades off like this at the end, right, that means it goes somewhere else. But if it doesn't like this, that means it doesn't.
Correct.
Okay, cool. Because so this was the secret door we found initially and we couldn't get open, right? And that would have led to that overhead thing. Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so seems we're gonna venture into this room.
Yep. I roll
Wait,
25 on my stealth check.
Okay. So you're going. Which room are you going into?
There are multiple.
This one.
Okay. Yeah, you don't see anything in this room. You do see, if you just explore the room naturally, you will find a passage heading up, and then you will see.
Same.
You'll recognize this passage as you'll see like a small pool of water that you recognize from the room over here, which was filled with 3 feet of. And
Oh
then you see
yeah.
another passage here, but it is even tighter than normal. It's like maybe 2 feet. So you're really like, if you're like Toby is squeezing at this point, it's almost impossible for a medium-sized creature to fit through there. You'd have to be making acrobatics checks every 5 feet.
But then there's still the door we can't get past here.
No, that's the other side of the door.
Yeah, this is
where
it would lead you to the other side of the door.
Yeah, this is where we were.
I mean, if we take a rest, I can use dispel magic on the door.
Can we rest here?
Well, one passage leads up,
I say we.
so that sounds good.
explore. I say we explore what's left of what's in front of us rather than try to backtrack or fit ourselves through holes too small.
Or maybe I could squeeze through and unlock the door from the other side.
No. We can try that if we don't find anything ahead. Even if you can, we still have to go back.
Varric, what are you doing? You're just kind of standing there. Is there anything you want to do?
I will be moving back into the main room over here.
Okay.
And mainly looking and listening around here to see if any of the ogres are interested in returning. I'm assuming they would need their time to recover.
Yeah, you definitely don't hear any signs of the ogres recovering or like coming back. You do hear lots of skittering from this hallway still, like lots of skittering, but it doesn't seem to be getting closer.
It is entirely likely that they are feeding on the ogres then. Let's move back over here.
Okay.
Um,
This was a portcullis trap. You see the remains of a black pudding that you had recently taken care of before. Go ahead and give me a perception.
Everybody or just him?
Just Varric for the moment.
16.
You hear the sounds of something around.
Around this area?
Yep. And when you move up, you see a what are they called? You see a Kenku.
Kenku died.
He is alive. He's sort of sitting on the ground. He doesn't say anything to you, but he does clearly like notice. He's just watching you.
What brings you over here, Kenku?
The fuck is a Kenku?
it's like a bird person.
Trying to think of what he would respond. Come to aid you, but it sort of he sounds almost like he sounds human, and then it's like a a rough dwarven voice, and then it's a he's sort of speaking in different kinds of like tones and dialects.
Choose whichever dialect you are comfortable with, creature. It seems like you are mimicking whatever seems best, but I am none of these.
Cursed, and he says that in common. Can't speak proper, and those are also in like different languages. Like they're each word is like a different language almost.
I see. Seems you have a curse of tongues. I do not know a cure for it, but is it that you are interested in assisting us through this passage?
I can help you. You seek Orcus. And he sort of says that with like a little bit of a hiss.
We seek one who may have been brought to Orcus, yes.
Temple below. Very dangerous. You and your friends should turn back. The friend you seek is dead, most likely.
Unfortunately, it is that uncertainty that keeps us going. We are unable to stop simply because the odds are low.
I will help you. Give you hint. But you must do something for me.
What is it you wish, Kinku?
There's a sword somewhere in this dungeon. It is intelligent. It is looking for its offspring. You must find the sword and bring it to me.
Where's its offspring? Daggers?
Is there a way to know which sword it is? Will it respond to a certain command or word?
When you pick up the sword, it will imprint itself on you.
Didn't like the last time that happened.
I will assist in order to receive this hint. I will attempt to find this sword.
Then give me your hand, and I will cast a spell on you.
Yo, I don't know you like that. God damn.
I will roll an insight check.
Okay.
8.
He definitely doesn't seem to be malicious, as far as you can tell. You can
I will
sort of...
hold out my hand just as a sense of trust.
Okay. Do you have Knowledge Arcana?
No.
Above table, you could just come back for the mage.
So he casts a spell. He casts a spell on you. I can basically tell you it's like a Geas spell. So you are bound to find this sword, and if you abandon your quest, or if you don't move toward it within 24 hours, if you don't continually make progress in finding the sword, you will become cursed.
That's fine. My word is as good as my bond anyway.
He smiles as best as a Kenku can smile, and he's going to give you a magic item. It's a wand.
I will examine the wand.
Very dangerous, powerful magic. This wand will aid you.
I appreciate your assistance, Kinku, and will see you later, once I have found this sword.
Very well. Good luck. And he sort of disappears. And you are alone, and you have a wand.
What the hell did you get over there?
And we will hop back over to this room over here for the rest of the party.
I guess we're securing the room. That's what we were doing.
Yep.
How long has he been gone?
Maybe it's probably been about 20 minutes. By the time you guys walked down here, sort of secured the room, he never really followed you guys. He sort of went off on his own.
We didn't see him? Okay.
Yeah.
It's too bad my brother-in-law Thwomp isn't here. He would have loved that shit monster.
So what are you guys doing? There's basically nothing in this room. The passageway over here, like I said, sort of leads up. I can tell you what you hear just for if you listen,
Yeah.
Skittering.
Skitter?
Slytherin?
no.
So perception check, right?
Perception checks, yes.
24.
20.
20.
Same.
Um,
22. 22.
You guys, it's actually pretty quiet. You've actually, when you take like a closer look, you realize it's one of the previous levels that you guys would have cleared out like a while back. It's level 2 of the dungeon. You guys would have cleared out most of the stuff. Found like you realize it's just the way up. There's nothing really interesting up there.
Okay.
And like I said, there's this passage here that only really Toby could fit through without having to make a check every 5 feet. And this one, goes up to the room.
Yeah, Toby's gonna go to here.
Okay. This is probably the tightest thing you've ever put yourself in.
Feels like I'm being born.
Yeah. You get out to the other side, and you see.
I poke my head out.
Okay. You see a long hallway. You don't see anything in the hallway per se, and then you sort of see the alcove, and you recognize the door.
Do I see like a lock on it or something?
Yep. Tyros, if you enter here, you have to make a acrobatics right here.
What happens if you fail? Take damage? Like,
Nope.
8.
You die.
8. You're stuck.
Well, help.
You found out what happens.
We have those flasks of oil. We can just like lather them up and push them out.
Yep, that'll work. I won't even make you roll. If you do that,
Okay.
that'll cost you an entire flask of oil, though.
And surely there is no risk for lathering someone up in oil.
A risk of pregnancy. That's about it.
Get across.
not unless you're reckless.
Yeah, so you see a latch to the door.
I'll pop the latch off. Oh, wait, no. First, I'll look for traps.
All right, go ahead and roll investigation.
Could you look too, Bard? I think your investigation might be better than mine.
Alrighty.
You can get one of you can get it.
Nat 20. Nat 20.
Oh, okay. You don't see any traps.
Okay, I open the door.
You open the door, and it sort of hisses as it sort of lowers to the floor, and your feet are covered in water from the room, but nothing else happens. The door is now.
I jump up into Tyros' arms because I remember the water was above my head last time.
It's not pooling out that much. It is just like a little bit of water, sort of. You're in no risk of drowning.
I'm gonna tell the others the way is clear.
Alright.
I'm also going to clean myself up with prestidigitation.
Okay.
Shall we continue on?
So you guys just wandered off without us?
They went up that tunnel. Yep.
I think Toby would have said he was going.
Have we seen or heard from the paladin yet?
No.
All right. So a lot of time passed. I'm going to ask. All I'm here with is the mage. Hmm.
Yep, and I'm looking up this hallway, thinking I'm gonna go check it out.
I
For
thought
the
we
rest
already
of you
investigated
noticing
it.
that we are short a man. We seem to be missing someone.
Don't talk about Toby like that.
No, he is a short man. We are missing another man.
Oh, the paladin.
The Unkoth barbarian, you mean?
Duh.
Uh, we appear to be missing him. Not a great loss.
He'll find his way. I'm going to check this passageway out.
All right, which way did I last see him?
You last saw him on the other side of the ship room.
All right. I let them know I'm heading back to look for him.
I'm
I'll
going to
go
cast
too.
I'm going to cast invisibility and go back this way.
I mean, this way is clear, so you won't have to make the saving throw.
Yeah, so I'll just go here, back.
If I move here,
Um,
Carrie, what do I see?
I will show you. Give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second.
Rolled an 18 for whatever I need to spot. Or if it's investigation, it's a 21.
Oh, shoot. Hold on. That was the wrong map. Gosh dang it. It's still the wrong map. God damn. Alright, I got it this time.
Oh, cool. Found level 2, guys. But they said the altar was below, right? Not above.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks for showing me. You can leave it up. I'm just gonna return to the party now. Do I see anything with that 21 check? For
Yeah, I'm going
investigation?
to tell you which room you came into. 1 second. The walls, ceiling, and floor of this room are made of hard-packed dirt. A slight trickle of loose dirt falls from the ceiling to the ground. 2 large tunnels are present on the far wall. This room is a boring, featureless dirt cave.
Nice.
Okay, so I don't see anything. Okay, good. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
return.
you see nothing. Yep.
Cool. So which room was that I entered into on the map?
This one here, you were right
Here?
here.
Okay, cool, gotcha.
Yep.
That makes sense. All right. Cool, yeah, so I'm gonna turn around and head back towards the group, who I will find missing.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna go back the way I came from.
Okay.
I'm just backtracking. I'm looking for Varric.
You find him right where you left him. Right outside the shit room.
Great. My good man, are you taking in the sights and smells?
No, I'm hesitant to go and take in the smells once more. They are quite filthy.
Then perhaps you follow me. We get back to the party.
Very well. I will follow you. I will be holding my nose through this wretch.
Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Who does me?
18.
You're fine.
So during all of this, Tyros is invisible and he's sneaking
20.
up.
20 for.
Yeah.
Oh no, you didn't have to roll for that arc. You didn't. Get
Oh, okay. It's not 20. I have no pluses. Okay, so we're progressing back to the room.
Yep. Tyros, you see. This is another empty room. Sar,
for
why don't you
business.
go ahead and give me a d20 roll?
11.
Yep, there's nothing in the room.
What room? The room I'm in?
The room Tyros is in. He went way ahead of you guys.
Oh.
Is this a door? Front?
Wait, how'd he get
Yep.
there?
They opened the door to the wet room, and
Oh, I
while you
see.
guys were getting Varric back, he went around and went in here.
But I wouldn't know he's there. Okay.
Nope. So you come back, and Toby and Tyros are gone. I'll come back to you in a second, Sean. You guys have been left behind again.
Where did the cleric and gypsy go?
That is a great question. Huh.
I did see the small one try to squeeze through the hole. Maybe he went where we came from, in the water.
Well, I suppose we should check that area then.
Not me. I'm not going first. One of you go. I'll follow.
So
I
it's
will
basically
move through this area here.
yeah, it's a tight squeeze, but you're able to fit through it. There's no checks or anything.
How deep is the water?
3 feet.
Okay, so I bundle my robes around my waist. I don't care what's showing beneath. And I waddle through the water.
All right. Oh,
Is
sorry,
it-
it's 3 feet in this room. Sorry, 3 feet in this room. It's just a trickle down.
I still pick up my robes like that.
I
That's not
will
what the room was like.
look to see what's over on this side over here.
Yep. Renthalis and Mr. Fingersmith, you would notice that the door that was previously locked with no way to open is now open.
By the way, my character's name is Dalran, but doesn't really matter.
Oh, sorry.
It's just my board name. Yeah. Okay, so I join them in the 3-foot water. And I say again, who wants to go first? If the door wasn't open before, it's probably them. We look like the Italian flag right now.
Yep, I move up to the door.
I will be continuing forward just because keeping everyone else safer.
All right. You see a long hallway.
We follow it, we follow it.
Voila, you found Toby.
Yay. companions.
Wait, I'm trying to lose these guys just so before they kill everyone. I want to make friends with.
Why do you guys
What
keep
is
running
this
away?
room?
Can we have Ark go ahead and give me a D20?
Straight up D20.
Yep.
17.
Okay. Yeah, it's just an empty room.
Do you tell us about the Kenku and the wand and the Gaius?
I will be handing the priest, so Toby, the wand, saying
Hello.
this was a supposedly magical wand that was given. It was mentioned by a Kenku, a priest that
Well,
offered our assistance.
Well, I thank you for the gift, friend, but surely the wizard would make better use of this.
It was mentioned as a priest wand, so it may be more use to you.
I'm gonna look it over. Do I know how to use it?
Go ahead and give me. Go ahead and give me. Do you have Knowledge Arcana?
Can I roll mine? To look at whatever he's showing him.
I have +2 to it, but it's not one of the
Safe
ones that I
travels.
have a black box, black check marks. I don't have proficiency in it, but I have +2 to it.
All right, so you can roll it. The max you can get is a 10.
I'll
What are you
show
looking
it to Dalaran. Do you know anything about this?
I'll roll it. Wow, my rolls are the shittiest rolls ever. I rolled a total of 12.
You're not exactly sure what it. You will only know if you try to, like, just looking at it, you don't know what it does. You
For the
weren't able
Alliance.
to roll high enough.
Cast detect
You would have
magic.
to. Okay. It lights up. And
Alrighty.
it is.
Detect magic doesn't tell you what it is, does it? It just lights up.
It tells you. I thought it tells you the school.
I don't know. Let me see. For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet around you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura or visible creature or object that bears magic, and you can learn its school, yes. If any.
So it has a relatively strong aura of abjuration.
That's like protection spells, right? Okay. So I let the companions know it seems like a heavily
Can
protective wand.
can clerics use wands?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
By the way, Tyros is
Need help?
already at the at the center of the stage.
No, he's not. Go back to the door there.
Bless you.
Do I have any knowledge of any Kenkus who worked for the Bloodhawks?
Go ahead and roll knowledge history.
Like I've never seen them at the cafeteria or anything.
You've definitely never seen a Kenku's never been part of your party before, like part of your group, like the entire adventuring group. They're pretty rare.
I got a 19.
You've heard
What can I do for you?
possible legends
Alliance.
of a Kenku who wandered, who was part of the original Army of Light, who vanished trying to storm one of the temples of Orcus.
So he could have been a ghost, just here to help us. I'll share this knowledge with everybody else.
Does my character know what a kenku is?
Yeah, you would probably know what they're basically birds, like a bird race that was cursed by a god, and so they can't fly and they can't speak properly. They can only mimic sounds that they've heard.
Okay.
I do think that we should accomplish what it is that I have for this creature. We are to find a speaking sword in addition, or in exchange for more assistance.
Interesting. I have heard of singing swords and dancing swords, but the speaking swords I have never heard of.
Tyros, are you going to try and open this door?
Yes.
All right, try and open the door.
I open the door.
It's locked.
Wait, what? Do I have to roll for it?
No, I'm just telling you, you go to open the door and it's locked.
Oh, I knock.
You knock, it echoes.
I use a spell, knock.
Oh. Okay, the door opens.
Right.
Everybody hears the sound of a door opening.
And Tyros appears again. Flash of light.
Yep.
Shit.
This guy is so sneaky. What are you up to this time?
Nothing.
You have to get a leash for this one. What's behind the door?
I don't know. I use wait, can I just pick lock instead? Is it possible?
You already cast a spell, but go ahead and make
fuck.
me a perception check.
Okay.
Everybody can make a perception check.
20.
Yo, I'm never rolling like that again.
5.
12.
11.
Okay. You guys don't see.
Well, I got 20. I'm right front.
Yep.
I will go ahead and attempt to go through the area. I will have our rogue. I will request that he comes with to look for anything suspicious.
Yes, sure. Mm-hmm.
Tyros, when you move, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Didn't I just roll one?
You give me another one.
$11.
Okay, you don't hear anything. All right, moving on.
Do I have to become attuned to the wand, or?
Yes.
So it'll take up one of my 3 slots.
It will. Yep.
How long will that take?
I believe it takes 24 hours.
I am searching for traps. And when I get to the room, I will be searching in general.
So the door over here should also be open because that's 60 feet.
Yep, that door's open. So you're searching for traps. So when you enter this room, or when you sort of look in this room, you see beds, like bunk beds, and there are chests in front of each of the bunk